They're going to be scooting. That's probably the most impressive thing UMass has done all year long. Is the funniest part. They're not a good team. I don't know if you realize that. They're not a good team. They're going to run it again, and that time they're going to get stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey. Second and 9. 14 minutes up. Well, that matters. How much time the game just started. But either way, it's a false start. So. It's gonna be, I believe it was caught. I couldn't tell, to be quite honest with you. Even if I could tell, I still probably couldn't. Either way. It was caught, alright. I couldn't tell. I mean, this game is really in the middle of a dang downpour. They're not going to roll it as incomplete. There's so much rain the cameras are glitching out. He's got 2 feet down, takes a step, that's a football move, and then it gets punched out. I think that's a miss there. Should have been a completion. I would have had that counted over until it goes out of bounds. We're getting a partner. He didn't make that football move. That's typically what's key. Back break here. 3rd and 9. Harrison gonna throw. Incomplete. And there's going to be a roughing the passer call, so. And there's going to be a roughing the passer call, because Mr. Harrison just got blown up. So. Alright, so roughing the passer has A.J. Harrison just got blew up. I don't even know why. I personally don't even know how I know what his name is. I probably shouldn't, but I do. Okay. It's 1st and 10. Oh, crap. 1st and 10. Harrison gonna throw. Now he's gonna run. And he's got the 1st down to the 20. They were to say that he was already down. And now Harrison is now favoring his shoulder. Which is not what UMass needs whatsoever. It's not like their season can get any worse, but it's gonna somehow get worse. Good job recognizing the pressure, taking off. It's not the shot there, it's as he goes to the ground. Lands on that left shoulder and the ball goes out. Tough start for the Minutemen. We'll step aside. And we're gonna take a commercial break, so. So yeah. I don't know. UMass's season has it's been awful. They're the only team without a win, and now their quarterback's injured. So it can't get much worse. Works with family farms to help the right tree find you. You're so much more than just a landowner. You're a gardener, a groundskeeper, a landscaper. Because you didn't settle for ordinary. Same goes for your equipment. Versatile,
powerful, durable Kubota equipment. More goes into it, so you get more out of it. I get it. It's hard to change. Me? I'm pretty loyal. Been on the same team for 17 years.
Yeah, I did hear how Lane Kiffin's thing today might have been a nothing burger. I don't know. And I don't feel like anything with Lane Kiffin is, but that entire ordeal has been very funny. Because we all know, I don't think he's leaving Ole Miss, but for some reason it's very ridiculous. It's like, we're at a commercial break as the quarterback for UMass, A.J. Hurston, is injured, so.
Quarterback?
Yeah. I readily just explained that to you about 2 seconds ago. What?
What happened to him?
It looked like he injured his shoulder, so it's not like their season could get any much worse if it somehow found a way to get worse. So,
Fran Charles and Dylan McCartan back with you here at Eden Stadium, and man, you can see just how genuine it is, how off the field. Freshman quarterback from Palmetto Beach, Florida, landed awkwardly on his left shoulder, and honestly, he's going to be done for the game. And Taylor, you mentioned it wasn't so much, a hit from a Bobcat defender as it was his own body weight landing awkwardly on his shoulder. Yeah, it's that combination of defender taking you to the ground. He's got Junior on top of him as that left shoulder makes contact.
never mind.
What, buddy?
I don't know. Immediate first down there for UMass. I don't really know who their backup is. I mean, they just said who their backup was, but I was too busy reading stuff, so I'm not really sure who he is. Brandon Rose. That's who their backup is. His first pass was a completion. So I think we're already liking what we're seeing out of him. And his second pass can be him getting blown up. So.
This is an area where UMass has struggled, and obviously, Taylor, if you haven't won a game, red zone's going to be an issue. And I think this is an area that having Brandon Rose could help UMass. He runs the ball well. You mentioned it had an issue, double injury issue, Liz Frank surgery at Utah, and a shoulder injury against Bryant. He's healthy, good athlete that runs the football well. 6 touchdowns.
Okay, second and goal. Rose throwing. Caught, touchdown UMass. I didn't know it was possible for them to score touchdowns, but they did it on the opening drive.
What if they win?
Then I'll do a backflip. That's what I'll do. Owen Anderson with the first touchdown of the night.
Is that Ohio State?
No, that's Ohio. They're the second best team in Ohio besides Ohio State. Well, second best college team anyway. Not even gonna ask.
10-yard TD pass from Rose to Anderson, and it's Derek Morris on for the extra point, and it's right through the middle of the uprights. And so the Minutemen, Joe Harris-Simiak, he's pumped up with what he sees here in the rain. Stadium. But Brandon Rose coming in, relieving his partner A.J. Harrison, and wide open is Anderson. UMass on the board early. When disaster strikes, it's not just buildings that burn. It's lives. Memories. A sense of hope. But in those moments, something powerful rises. The chance to make things whole again. Because we don't just fix property. We help restore the and the spaces where memories live. Belfort. Restoring more than property.
Use code NEW for 20% first timer discount. Download Arena Club now or visit arenaclub.com today. Spectrum News Plus. Local stories, connecting communities. Streaming now on the Spectrum News app and free with your Spectrum subscription. It's only a game. It's only Little Riders. It's only a ritual. And a few generations. And only Spectrum TV includes all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. It's only a game. It's only everything. Call now to see what your case could be worth. 800-801-4584.
Well, UMass has actually scored. If they win this game, it'll be the funniest thing ever. I just want to go ahead and say that. The first time they have led a game since October the 18th. Yeah, they should have beat Buffalo, and they somehow still didn't. It was one of the funniest things I've ever watched in my life, and it really was awful. Now it's time for Ohio to have their first drive of the game with Parker Navarro, who obviously I don't watch much Ohio football, so I don't know much about Mr. Navarro, but I do remember that Timothy Chalamet really liked him, so I think that's worth something. I just recognize the name Parker Navarro is the name that Timothy Chalamet probably shouldn't have known, but he somehow did. I didn't know they'll be allowed one of the biggest actors in the world to know who Parker Navarro is, much less much Ohio football. But first run of the game gets them about 5 yards, which is probably what I should be talking about. I was too busy talking about the fact that somehow I don't know.
Chase Hendricks on the outside, leader in receiving yards in the MAC conference.
What's wrong, buddy?
I'm getting freaking bombarded. Okay, never mind.
But please.
Navarro's gonna throw and he's gonna get blown up.
There's one on me.
This was one of the guys Jared Kite, defensive coordinator, singled out to us.
Hey, him up.
Plays it the right way. Extremely talented player. Great job tackling in space.
Please.
And an opportunity here right out of the gate.
Please, eat him up. David.
I don't really care what you do. So you want to do, you can.
You want me to?
I guess.
Huh?
I guess. It's 3rd and 6. Navarro, never mind, I thought Navarro was going to throw, they were going to run, and they cannot get the first down. And now a flag comes in. I don't even know what the flag was for.
Take a look, this is the spot where you've got to let up. After play was over, personal foul, defense, number 91.
Okay.
Chanel Davis, a defensive lineman. It's brutal if you're Minutemen. A chance to get off the field, force a 4th down. Watch 91. This is after they've been pushed out of bounds in the shove. Yeah, it's tough because you see the rest of this. These guys are looking for their first victory, and they're trying to stay fired up. But
1st and 10. They're going to run. Gets another 5 yards, just added the 5 yards that I'm pretty sure he got before.
The Minutemen defense, and again, they've got a lot of injuries on offense, but also on defense as well. White's the guy to pay attention to for UMass.
And Tyler Martin in the middle, number 5, leading tackler for this Minutemen defense. And he's had to step up. Timmy Hines-Peter went down earlier in the season. He was their leading tackler. Tyler Martin's done a really nice
2nd and 5.
in the middle, solidifying that linebacking core.
Yeah, Martin now leads the team with 81 tackles.
And he's going to get blown up. Never mind, I thought he did. I think he got a yard out. I thought he got blown up, but...
I think what stands out early in this game, if you go back a week ago for the Minutemen, Northern Illinois, and a blowout win for the Huskies. They're tackled there by Martin. A blowout win for the Huskies. They ran the ball 87% in that game. They challenged you guys to run right at you and basically had their way running the football. But early in this game, UMass has done a really nice job. They're winning at the point of attack. They're not allowing Ohio to gash them, especially between the tackles.
The 3rd and 3. The Minutemen will try to hold on. The Bobcats in UMass territory.
Navarro's going to keep it. Broke his ankles again, and he gets the first down. He broke about 2 sets of ankles.
No quarterback in the country has forced more missed tackles than Parker Navarro. That's another example of it right here. There are 3 minutes.
I mean, yeah, there was like 3 people around him, and he broke every one of their ankles.
And then finishes with some physicality to pick up this first down. I love when we talked to Jared Kite, the defensive coordinator. He said, if you watch Rocky 2, it's like chasing the chicken. That's what you're going to have all week trying to stop Parker Navarro.
First and 10. Navarro. He's going to run. Another first down.
Nowhere to go with the football downfield. Get pressure from Chambre Jackson up the middle. Good job from Parker Navarro, recognizing nowhere to go with the ball, takes off. That was a lot of what we saw a week ago in Express where he ran for over 100 yards.
Yeah, this guy, he came in tonight as the match leading getter in total yards. And so
They're going to run it again and get it up to around the 19.
so strong, so physical. 6 feet, 260.
I'm trying to do my great analysis of the situation.
Good luck defenses dealing with these 3. Bangura, and then you got Dominic Brew, who's from Germany. He can get hard-nosed as well. 2nd and 5, and they have made it inside the red zone.
Navarro throwing. Incomplete. I'm pretty sure the ball just... I don't know.
This stump receiver, Chase Hendricks, the ball's incomplete.
It'll be tough tonight completing the football in this weather. It's still extremely cold. You can see breath for these guys.
And this game is in the pouring rain. There's no other way around it. It's just pouring rain.
This will be a challenge for these quarterbacks to deliver the ball accurately.
3rd and 5. The Minutemen would love to see if they could stop the Bobcats here on Ohio's opening drive. Navarro's going to do it himself.
Navarro's going to run. He's going to be down at the 2. No dang wonder Timothy Chalamet likes this guy. This old boy can run. This old boy can run.
From UMass, run draw right into it. If you get past that first level, it's usually a chunk play. Good effort. Rally and save a touchdown there. Expect that on critical downs. He will leave the ball in Parker's hands to run with the football.
17 yards on the scamper. 1st and goal. There in the pistol. And it's going to be Bangura.
And they're going to run. Touchdown. Okay, but Navarro kept the ball, and they're going to get a touchdown.
It's 4 down, right? Ain't it?
Sure is.
Just like we expected from Ohio, running the football, challenging the front of UMass. There were aided by that penalty earlier in the drive.
Your Majesty,
Parker
think
Lawson
something.
took it over once they crossed midfield. Most of that production by number 13 capped it off with a touchdown.
Hail to King James. Oh, almost there.
They sure it doinked off the crossbar, but they still got it.
One day you say it looks good, and next day you say it looks bad.
Hey, while I play Call of Duty, want to overpay for some pizza?
I guess.
Come on, dudes. Get slices and sticks for only $6.99. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 rewards.
Dear, what's your gamer tag?
I'm Deal Deer Gamer 2. Someone took Deal Deer Gamer. Yeah. Wonder who did that. Level up with slices and sticks in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 in-game rewards. Little Caesars is the real deal. Pizza, pizza.
At first, I thought the point of this uniform was for everyone to be the same. Blend in.
Alright, well, we're at commercial following the Porker Navarro touchdown, so,
Who I am. And have the chance to explore new opportunities while keeping the part that makes me, well, me. Today, I'm an even better version of myself, and I know the best is yet to come.
Today, let's pay you fair. Well, what do we have?
Have you seen me research this?
They're not. Get the most trusted brand at a low price.
by God. Either way, UMass is about to get the ball back, which is what I probably should be paying attention to, but
Hmm.
Or only take it out on the biggest night of the year. Count on Harbor
This girl and boy,
Early Black Friday is
brother and sister, they get married.
that's fantastic. I don't give a dang.
ICS Sports Network is sponsored by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico. By Verizon. And by Kubota. Your compact equipment provider.
So what a year Ohio had last season. They won the MAC championship and beat Miami 38-3. It's their first MAC championship since 1968. And Brian Wilson, Brian Smith got to coach the bowl game. And they took care of business there. The Stat DNA Cure Bowl. They beat Jacksonville State. There you see. They've won 3 bowl games in a row. So Brian Smith there off to a good start. Trying to see if they can make it back-to-back MAC championships. If they win tonight, they're not locked to the championship game. And if they lose tonight, it doesn't knock them out. So there's a number of scenarios that can take place. Delamont is going to kick it off.
And UMass is now going to get the ball back.
Is deep for the Minutemen. So fair catch there. And again, we talked about a number of injuries. So the Zion, Dia Johnson, normally their kickoff returner, he's out. Gibson's doing both punt returning and also kickoff returning duties. All right, defense here now for Ohio. And he got a little bit to go.
But UMass looked very good on their first drive of the game. We're going to see if they can follow that up.
Strengthen this defense on the back end. Jalen Thompson already tackles on the season. Adonis Williams and DJ Walker, a lot of his experience on the back end with this Bobcat secondary. And again, just joining us, starting QB AJ
Right.
Harrison out of this game with shoulder injury.
Rose has got a throw, caught.
He's at the quarterback position.
He gets about 5 yards out of the ordeal.
Griffin, the redshirt junior, Georgia. 6-yard completion there. Tempo again for the Minutemen. Back on the line of scrimmage after a first down completion.
Charlie Christopher, the freshman, on the stop for the Bobcats. Second and 4. And it is
They're gonna run, and it goes absolutely nowhere.
Nehemiah Dukes wraps him up.
Griffin, the back that's been around college football for a long time. 2020 through 2022 was at Vanderbilt. Was a partial starter at UTSA in 2023. Then redshirted in 2024. But this is a guy who's had a lot of experience under his belt. Expect him to get touches along with Brandon Hood and Elijah Faulkner out of that running back room tonight for UMass.
Defense.
Alright, Brandon Rose is going to keep the football. He's got another first down.
It's a nice first down run there.
Honestly, I don't know if they can trust running the football with the quarterback after the last time they did it. The day quarterback got injured, but it went a lot better that time.
Running the football banged up again against Bryant. When he's healthy, that's an element that he has. That quarterback sweep to the outside. Really nice job by the offensive line, that left side. Ryan Maceo, Michael Entwistle getting on the edge, picking up another first down.
Simiak, he's excited for tonight. Yeah, they won a game as Trey gets back in the game and he gets the rock. Picks up 4 yards here on the right side.
I'm not listening to rock music right now. You can just tag just about everybody. I'm sorry.
Gets up.
I mean, there's fan accounts for freaking... Never mind. No, I'm curious.
Brandon Hood in the backfield. Rose is going to keep it himself. We got a number of guys who were injured. And Aaron Simiak said, look, this Ohio team, they've won 30 games collectively over the last 3 years. Great tradition up in Athens. These guys are about winning. You see Charlie Christopher now. He's kind of got dead arm working a little bit there.
Good, it's 3rd and 4. They're about I missed a few plays because I was checking my freaking Instagram like a goober. So now we need to go ahead and get back to this. I think Ohio just called a timeout. I'm not really sure who called a timeout. Somebody call a timeout? I thought they did. They said timeout, so I don't know. Nobody got they timeout and took it off the board, so I don't know. I do not know.
That's exactly what they talked to us about. Joe Simiak said, look, expect a 4-quarter performance. This is a team that's defined by a blue-collar effort mentality.
Ohio has won 12 home games in a row, which is the second most, only behind Indiana. So, you know, that's pretty dang good. That's what I'll say about it. To be caught for the first down.
Another good action. 38 degrees and raining right now. It is cold. You throw a slant, it looks.
Elijah Faulkner. And the backfield. Another good-looking drive here for the Minutemen.
1st and 10.
And Rose gives it
They're gonna run. Well, I've never been happier for a player leaving the team, boot quarter leaving Tennessee, because now we don't have to deal with that numbnut every single week. And I personally hate his mom. That's who I personally hate. I'll say that here first. Before we get to the next play of this game, I want to say there's nobody I hate more than boot quarter's mom.
What's she do?
Well, we did find out yesterday. They're going to run the ball once again. It goes absolutely nowhere. But we found out yesterday that Boot Corner only played for Tennessee because he wanted money. All right there, okay, Mr. Yami. What the heck was the guy that used to play quarterback for them's name? Yami Liava. All right, Mr. Yami Liava the second. That's the same thing. That's the same. Yeah, that's pretty much what his mom said. That's the simple way to put it. And I personally hope the worst for that entire family. 3rd and 3. Is they're going to run once again. He's going to get blown up. I think he's just short of the first down. Like you got to go for it here. I mean, you don't have to, but I feel like at the same time you've got to go for it. I'm about to bust this son of a. Never mind. I'm too mad. They're gonna go for it on 4th down. They're 5-20 when it comes to 4th down conversions. Oh my God! And Christ, what the heck just happened? I don't even know what all just happened.
Ooh, bet that game.
Could you let me talk? What happened? Oh, he fumbled the ball. I couldn't tell what happened. It looked like collusion, personally.
This year, we are finally updating our kitchen. Eggshell rating, maybe bone. Don't get me started on quartz. Big island beautiful waterfall.
Yeah, I will be live on Saturday. I can guarantee you. I'm going to shame my reactions to Tennessee and Florida, where I'll inevitably be disappointed once again.
Oh, like when she said she doesn't want any fries?
She eats all our fries.
Exactly. What if we get her the new iPhone 17 Pro at AT&T? We can get their best deal without needing the most expensive plan.
Good call.
You know, she loves her selfies.
But this thing freaking Lane Kiffin situation is the most random crap. Lane Kiffin is leaning towards the returning to Ole Miss. Now he's leaning towards leaving for Florida. But in the last 24 hours, there's optimism he might stay. I don't know. That's kind of how the whole situation is. We all know Lane Kiffin's not leaving Ole Miss. He'd be an idiot to leave Ole Miss. If he does leave Ole Miss,
How much would he get paid at LSU?
I don't know. If he leaves Ole Miss, they better start burning couches. Remember the first time he's given up on a team, and the last time he did, they started burning couches. So, Boo Quarter's mom, though. The Colts and Chiefs at 1 p.m. this week. If Patrick Mahomes loses to freaking Daniel Jones, it's the funniest thing ever. You can't have that happen. NFL MVP frontrunners for no apparent reason. Drake May leads Matthew Stafford, Jonathan Taylor, and Josh Allen. Josh Allen's looking for back-to-back MVPs. I don't know if he's as good as he was last year though, so I don't think Josh Allen's got it this year. I could get the other three though. I don't know about Stafford either, but you know, it is what it is. I'm liking the chances of Drake May winning MVP this year. I'm liking his chances. He's like Tom Brady. He's the best thing that's happened to the Patriots since Tom Brady. That's the simple answer to it. He might be Tom Brady. I don't know. All I'm saying, Tom Brady cloned his dogs. He might have cloned himself at some point. And that's who Drake May is. I'll talk about Boo Quarter's mom here in a moment. Another big run. On 2nd and 1. And that maneuver for the first quarter.
Downhill with that zone concept. Did a really nice job running the football just like we expected. So that's the end of the first quarter here. UMass, Ohio, down and up at 7. You're watching college football on CBS 44, presented by Geico.
Please be quiet. That's all I beg. Yes.
Gifts that say I get you, Etsy. Thank you.
What was I mentioning? I talked about how much I do not like Boo Quarter's mom. We talked about it. I cannot stand that woman. I hope the worst for her, and I hope the team that Boo Quarter goes to is the worst team in college football. I mean, I didn't. Come on, I gotta say it by commercial. I didn't like the fact that Nico decided to go to UCLA, but at least he got Tennessee to the playoffs. What the heck did Boo Quarter ever do? Did you even know who Boo Quarter was? I didn't either. Well, let's actually go over this numbnut named Mama Boo on Facebook, who is the mom of Boo Quarter. Can we go ahead and talk about it? Boo Quarter's mom put on Facebook. She reposted a post from someone else, I guess. It says, "I'm sorry I don't gotta be a Vols fan no more. Got damn, it was killing me. Can't even spell correctly. You expect me to take you seriously? Or maybe it's just the way that she speaks. I don't know. People like that, those people speak weirdly. So, she then follows up with rack commercial. It's tied up 7-7. Ohio's driving down the field. She follows that by, "I'm burning everything orange, never eating orange again. Change the background to black of your status." Yeah, is that because your son is the most unimportant person to ever play for Tennessee ever? Is that the reason why you're gonna burn everything orange? Because your son never did anything there? As far as I'm aware, Boo Quarter never did anything for the entire University of Tennessee. Nothing. He was the most unimportant person. Nico had more goddamn importance than him.
Where'd he go to?
Who?
That man.
Boo Quarter? Nowhere. That's where he went to. I hope wherever he goes, I hope him and his mom get the heck beat out of them the second they enter the city. Of course, you make something about yourself.
Stand files and it says, "Does anyone know how to make him stand up?"
Okay, somebody please.
Spring inside him.
I'm not.
Pushed him down for storage. It came in the box this way also. I just don't remember how to make him spring back up. Everybody's holding. Give him back.
Oh my god. I cannot stand Boo Quarter's mom. I hate him just as much. I don't know, they're on to Colorado, and that seems about right, because I don't like Deion Sanders either. So, that works out well. Ohio has -2 passing yards. How do you have -2 passing yards?
One had -8 one day.
That was Texas the other night. They eventually bumped it up to 35. Gonna run once again.
This is the leading rushing offense in the MAC. There's a number of ways that they accomplish running the football. Primarily,
Arizona State quarterback Sam Levitt is supposed to leave the program. Oh, we've had Tennessee's quarterback for next year. He's gonna look dang good in orange. That's all I can say about it. He's gonna look dang good in orange. That's all I know about it. Navarro's gonna throw. Never mind, he's gonna run again because this team just cannot throw. He's gonna get smacked one, but he's gonna be just short of the first down. MF. Oh no, right. He's afraid of Georgia, right? I don't know. I hate Georgia just as much. Mom, do you think Tennessee should get Mr. Sam Levitt as their quarterback? Do you think that's a good enough idea? I don't know if he'd fit. Never mind. He probably wouldn't fit. Navarro once again is going to keep the football. This old boy cannot throw. He's now going to throw. He throws it out of bounds. Somebody's asked who. Well, I'll talk about that here in just a moment. As soon as we see if they actually complete a pass at any point. Nico was about to graduate college, isn't he? Does he not? I would assume that he would. He was already a senior when he played for Tennessee, so I don't know how that all works. Either way, 4th and 3, they're going to go for it. I don't know why they're going to go for it, but they're going to go for it. Navarro gonna run again, gonna get crushed like a... I mean, he's gonna get worse than stuff. He's gonna get crushed.
All right, I'm gonna go make my Teletubby score.
You're not making a Teletubby score.
I'll make a mini stop.
Put a Teletubby on it, I don't care. Mom, what in the heck does Nico Iamiliava do?
Who?
You don't know who Nico Iamiliava is?
Yeah.
We're only talking about Nico because I don't even know how we got to this conversation. There's a game currently on. Ohio did not get the first down. Hooker Navarro just got blown up. Mom, somebody has said, who do you trust as Tennessee's quarterback for next season? George McIntyre or Jake Berklinger? I don't know. How about somebody that's actually played football? I don't know. That'd be great. Maybe someone that's actually played football? Just find somebody in the goddamn transfer portal. That's all I beg. I don't trust either of them. There's not a chance in heck that George McIntyre or Jake Berkeley are going to be trusted as being Tennessee's quarterback. They're going to get killed. Just go into the portal. That's all I bet. Just go.
Actually, I'm her much younger sister. Also at T-Mobile, there's no treatment needed when you
I think they can't get him back this year. I don't. Can they? I might as well ask. Mom, I'm very upset. I've learned that Joey Aguilar still has a year left of eligibility. It makes me very happy that Joey Aguilar still has a year left of eligibility. He's already said, though, that he's not coming back to Tennessee. Good. Or you a numbnut?
Why can't he come back? He graduated.
No, he still has a year left.
Joey?
Yes. And he's leaving Tennessee.
Oh, well, no, I said good for him.
He's the best quarterback they've had since Hendon Hooker. Can he not? Is he not allowed to? I thought he had a year left. Does he not have a year left? I thought he had a year left. I thought it was, but somebody said that he still has a year left. I don't know. Either way, UMass is getting the ball back for 13:30, still after the half. As they're gonna run it once again, and they're gonna lose about 20 yards. 20 yards to be generous. He lost maybe about 3 yards, but I said 20 because it sounds a lot funnier. Yeah, UMass is a very bad team. We've talked about it. Holy heck, why did I decide to stream this game? This is awful. Third and 13. Brandon Rose is going to throw. Never mind. He's not going to throw. He's going to get freaking demolished. And that's going to be a sack there. And that's going to force another punt. I've heard about phase on Brandon. I hope he has fun. That's how Tennessee's got they're getting out of Like he's a high school recruit, and I personally hope he's great. I just don't see him starting next year because why would they immediately start a high school recruit? Like, why would you immediately store a high school recruit? That's probably not going to work as a quarterback, to be God's honest. Okay, they're going to punt. It's a great punt. It's a fantastic punt. What a punt. Somebody's shirt will be off. It doesn't matter how much rain there is, it's going to be. It's in South Florida, Landon. Yeah, South Florida, they're a very good team. They're supposed to make the playoffs, or they were supposed to. They lost yesterday, so they're like their chances.
Moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. Now, a once-daily method that reduces the itch and helps clear a rash of eczema fast. Some folks admit itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieve dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin. Plus,
Mom, is tennis? I mean, actually, that's a bad question. I was going to ask, who is the issue? Joey Aguilar is not the issue with Tennessee. He's not the issue. There's a lot of issues at Tennessee, it's just not Joey Aguilar. He's one of the issues, I feel like, because he can't ever remember what team he's supposed to be throwing to, but... What's the issue with Tennessee's offenses? I feel like they've been just as good as they have been all year. The only teams they've lost to are teams they probably should have lost to begin with. Mom, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over, Mom.
It's over.
Chris Fowler and Kurt Herbstreit is supposed to be on the call for the game between Florida and Tennessee. It's over. Chris Fowler can't even pronounce vowels correctly. You want me to believe that he should be the one in charge of commentary? But nobody's shirt is off yet in this game. So that's progress. If you're wondering how we are going to... Pork and Navarro's blowing up again. If you're wondering how we're going to stop the male loneliness epidemic, it's going to be at college football games. We're going to take our shirts off and we're going to wave them in the freaking air. That's something somebody decided on, and it's worked. Because I've never seen males so happy in my entire life. Unless they were waving their shirts around at college football games and their team is getting beat so dang bad to the point it isn't even funny. They never do it when their team's winning. They only do it when they're losing. And I have no clue why. Alright, it's 2nd and 12. Once again, they're going to run it. He's still trying to stay up. Now he goes down. We watched a game with New Mexico State the other day. I don't know if you remember that. You remember that game with New Mexico State that we watched the other day? Holy heck, I'd rather they be doing anything else. But I'm watching Ohio and UMass. It's 3rd and 7, big play here. Very important play. One of the most important plays of all time. Navarro is going to run. Once again, just short of the first down.
Great tackle by Henry. Saves are great. That being a first down for Parker Navarro. For as slippery as Parker Navarro is, again, leads the country for a quarterback in breaking tackles.
Florida is 3-7. How the heck do they still get a primetime game? How the heck did that happen? Is Tennessee and Florida the only important game to put on ABC this week? I don't know. They're gonna run. Got the first down. They have hardly thrown the football. I guess they were always in the rain. You can't really pass as well as you probably could turn in normal weather. Maction, by God. Yeah. Another first down to the 30, to the 25. Gets it to the 20 before he goes out of bounds. Trying to talk to some people are just physically impossible. Generally, though, Mom, why does Florida and Tennessee get the 7:30 time slot? There's no dang good teams playing. I can guarantee it.
7:30.
Yeah, they get the 7:30 slot on ABC. I don't get it. They're gonna snap the ball. Navarro's thinking about throwing. He's just gonna run it again because he can't do anything else but run. He's gonna get it up to the 15. But yeah, they're getting the spot. They're getting the 7:30 spot. Would you rather beat Tennessee or FSU to end the year? Dog. Tennessee is a penalty now on Ohio. A holding penalty to be specific. But what the world do you mean? Would you rather beat Tennessee or Florida State to end the year? Florida's beating both of them, dog. I don't know how the heck else to... Florida State's not good. Tennessee just simply cannot beat Florida while they're playing in Florida. It's going to get ugly. There's going to be a gigantic fight between one of those two teams. There's going to be one of both, actually. 1st and 20. Navarro's going to throw. Big throw. He's got a wide open man. And he's going to be just short of the first down. And he just got pretty much all the 20 yards that he needed. Look, they always announce who's announcing the games before the games start. They've always done that. They always do that. I just don't really want to hear Kirk Herbstreit on my 7:30 time slot, but why is he even on game day? Does that even... I don't know how that all works.
They're gonna be inside the stadium again.
Give me a moment. They're gonna run. He hopped over him to get the touchdown. He jumped over that man to score. None of that given. What was the question that you asked prior to that goofiness? Duncan Brune with the touchdown. What was the question you asked?
Are they gonna be inside the stadium again?
No, this week they're gonna go to Oregon. It's gonna start very early in the morning.
What time?
Well, here it starts at the same time it usually does. Yeah, but in Oregon it starts around 6 in the morning. Because Oregon is on the West Coast, and they have very ridiculous time ordeals.
Will he take his shirt off this week?
He did the last time they went to Oregon, so I'm liking the chances. It'll be cold as heck, but they don't... That was a very freaky, awful kick, but they got the extra point. That was an awful kick. But yeah, they're not gonna be inside the stadium this week, so I finally have a reason to watch. I would assume that they're gonna guess. Never mind, they probably won't go to the. No, I don't know. I don't know what team they could possibly go to for rivalry week. I'd assume it's probably gonna be Ohio State and Michigan. I would just assume. There's gonna be a gigantic fight in that one. There's gonna be a lot of big fights throughout the week. Not without rivalry week. There's gonna be a lot of crazy. There's gonna be fights. There will be fights. Gonna be a lot of them. We're still in the first dang quarter. No, actually, no, we're not. We're in the first half. Sorry. We're in the half, not the quarter. Because we have 797th Christmas without Genghis Khan.
Who?
Genghis Khan.
Who's game?
Do you want the answer to that one, or do you want to?
Moments of high demand, T-Mobile's network adapts. Put your business connection first. Super Mobile, the best business plan on the best network. One of those Liberty Mutual commercials where they stand from the Statue of
Are you surprised the second that I was about to tell her something, she got up?
Yes.
That's fantastic, dog.
I like it. How are you doing?
Only pay for what you need.
What are you gonna tell me?
We looked up Genghis Khan here, which this is the kind of things we do at commercial. We look up random people, and tonight's edition is Genghis Khan. I was curious because somebody posted this is our 797th Christmas without him. So we had to go look and see if that was true. He was born in 1162 and died in 1227. He was the Khan of the Mongol Empire, after spending most of his life united the Mongol tribes. He launched a series of military campaigns conquering large parts of China and Central Asia. Pretty much he had a reign of terror on the entire planet. So he lived in the years of 1127. That was a big year.
1127.
That 12. I'm sorry, 11. What did I say? 1127 to 12 something? I don't know.
To 142 yards on the ground. They're averaging over 7. So that's what to expect in this wet weather.
How old did that one man live to be in the Bible?
I don't know. I do not know.
Years or something.
No, that was a man that lived for 456 or something like that. How long did that one guy live? He lived for years. That man from China lived for 256 big ones.
How do you
There is no way he lived that long, by the way. When I say he did not live for that long, that's a lie. There's no way he lived for that long. If he did, I'm proud of him. Did he actually live for that long? Now I'm curious.
I doubt it.
Now I'm curious. What was his name?
Would he live in the Bible years?
No, he did not. Lee Kuan Yew. That was his name. We're gonna look him up. At this point, I just kind of just lost all. I kind of just forgot this game was going on. I'm looking up random people that I didn't even know were real people. Lee Yoon. Hunga. Who the heck are we looking up? They keep trying to run the ball, and they're getting blown up each time they do. What's his name? Oh. Yeah, he claimed to live till 256. There's no proof that he actually did. Yeah. He died in 1933, but he claimed he'll be 256. Several do not believe that, though, for obvious reasons. It's gonna be intercepted. He's still on his feet now. He goes down. I didn't even know what were we even talking about before the interception. I don't even know what we're talking about. I'm trying to talk about the interception. Let's see. Brandon Rose was looking to throw, did not have good rhythm with it. He just threw that crap to the Ohio player. He didn't even He didn't want a UMass player to have it. He just told that Ohio player to have the ball. That was never gonna. There was never gonna be a catch there. That was always gonna be an interception every day of the week. That was never gonna be caught. Well, great field position for Ohio now. They're gonna be on the 30. Already the second turnover for UMass in the first half, with 5:54 remaining. Gonna run the ball once again. But yeah, he claimed to live to 256. That was a complete lie. That was a complete lie. Yeah, that's what he claimed.
Nobody can live 200 years.
I don't get it.
Can they pack?
Apparently, he was born in 1677. Like heck.
And lived to 1933.
He lived until World War II, dog. You're an injured player as he claimed to be born in 1736. It was more likely he was born in 1677, which he wasn't. But I mean, you can take it as you will. Nobody lives that long. It's physically impossible. Apparently, he met a hermit who was over 500.
A hermit.
A hermit who lived till 500. This is a great thing here. Several people did report on it. Yeah, they said that he most likely died at the age of either 90 or 100. Which there's a higher chance of that, actually. Second down. As they run the ball once again. But yeah, there's no way that he lived for that long. He was 7 feet tall. That's a tall son of a gun right there.
How was that guy out there in Myrtle Beach?
I don't know, that was a tall son of a gun. Never mind. Porker Navarro still yeah. I don't know, he was tall. That was a tall son of a gun. 3rd and 3.
Want to see the car?
I will in a moment.
What kind is it?
They're gonna hand off the ball again. Another first down. He's freaking moving. He'll be down at the 2. What the heck?
That looks like as bad as that next.
What kinda dang?
Time for color.
Oh my Jesus Christ. I'm scared, personally.
I ain't got the little baby sunshine on the back trunk.
Hey,
First and goal. We got first and goal. I didn't mean to make it look like the Mexican flag. That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
It's still on our phone.
I think if we turn off like the custom scheme, I'm pretty sure it's still there. And the game's now went into suspension due to lightning. So we're gonna have to go back to the we're gonna have to go back to the locker rooms for a bit. Because this game has now been suspended due to lightning. So we're gonna have to be here for a while till the lightning clock stops. I assume they have similar rules to every other sport. But yeah, that man did not live till 256. That did not happen. How old do you think the oldest person that is recorded to live is? Because I feel like there are people that did live for very long. Yeah, I think I can believe that one. That man that lived till... Well, maybe not. I think I can believe that if there is photographical evidence of these people, I can believe they actually lived for that long. Like this person. They lived for 163 years. I'm liking their chance a lot better actually living for that long. Because there's actual photographical evidence at the age that they claim to be. I can believe that one. Although, I don't think anyone's going to look like that at the age of... How old did I say they were? 163? I don't know. But the game's a lightning delay. They're going to have... they have similar rules. They have a 30-minute clock. And every time there is a lightning Every time there was a lightning strike, they start the clock back by 30 minutes, and they just repeat that until there was no more lightning in the 30-minute time period. So yeah, we have a lightning delay here in this one.
We can thank the dead man in Pennsylvania for that.
Most likely at the very least, another hour or so, and it's pretty thick. So we'll pay attention to what's going on. But
I would assume they won't have halftime because we're almost at halftime anyway. I think whenever Florida State played Kent State earlier this year and they had a lightning delay, they just didn't have halftime because it was close enough to it. I think that's how they did it. Okay, Mom, that's a flat out lie. Colston Veglin, who claimed to live from 1267 to 1876. You cannot live to be 615 years old. You cannot. You cannot live for... He was born before the United States was even a colony. And you want me to believe that he was a real person? He was living with the dang dinosaurs. I am very curious, like, who the actual oldest person to ever live is. Because I don't think anybody could live that long.
Who?
There was a man who was born in 1267 and died in 1876, which would have made him 615 years old. I respect his honesty. I can never dang... Seriously though, what kind of freaking bullcrap?
I hate to see somebody who lives 600 years.
Mom, we have country music hot takes. There needs to be more Christmas country music. I agree, but last time someone tried, y'all complained that it was too early. Because it's very unfortunate, because Zach Top released one of the best Christmas country songs I've ever heard with his version of Blue Christmas. And then they complained about it because the time he released the song was like 4 days before Halloween. Why does it matter, dog? I've never listened to the Talco tapes. I know Treaty of Revival's acoustic album, but I've never actually heard it. Treaty of Revival will be selling out stadiums in 3 years. You can guarantee it. It will happen. So I don't know if Zach Top is lying or not. What do you mean, about his mustache? That apparently he bought from Pretty City?
Charles, when you're here at the Peden Stadium, we just had our second lightning strike that took place. So we're in the midst of a 30-minute weather delay, the second one of the game. Kickoff.
Chris, what are you doing now?
About 12 minutes. We kicked off at 7:14, and at 7:51, just had another lightning strike. Game was starting to get good too.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this live stream until the game starts back, because I am not staying live for this entire lightning delay. That's not gonna happen. We are going to come back to this live stream whenever the lightning delay's over. I'm not sitting here for an entire lightning delay. Bang, bang. Your mama doesn't love you. Peace. That's probably the truth, actually, now that I've read.